From what I've heard, this is not, or well, Plus gave it out for free since. So I'm going to be starting a new to get this started. Simple controls, just look around and walk. Well, I think my game froze. It's unfortunate. Oh, there it goes. The Fullbright presents.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really, seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Okay, so someone's coming home from Europe, from what I just heard. June 7th, 1995, 1:15 a.m. Okay, well. Caitlin Greenbrier, Portland. Wow, I'm stupid. Flight 270, June 6, 1995. No. Katie, I'm sorry I can't be there to see you, but it's impossible. Please, please don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. I don't want anyone to know. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried. I love you, Sam. Alright, so Sam is apparently gone. I do know the basic controls. I did play enough of that. Like, I did know that. I knew this was here, but like right when I got in the house, that's all I did. Okay, that's creepy. I want to check my backpack. So far we got a spare key hidden under old Christmas duck. And hey, we got a viewer. Welcome to the stream. This is my boarding pass back from my year in Europe and the passport. It's a map. I don't have any journal entries. Okay, let me just say, for this to not be a horror game, it really has the feel to it. I mean, it's constantly storming. It is pitch black in this house. And the floor creaks. It's creepy. And it doesn't help, I just watched that new movie Lights Out, so that's kind of got me paranoid. Back here. Of course. Yeah, I can't read that. Sorry about the coughing. But I cannot read that. Down here. So you basically, from what I'm getting out of this game, you pick up random stuff throughout the house and try to figure out information. So, what's my character's name? Katie? Is that what it said? Or Caitlin? There's a file. It's like Outlast.
Dear Katie, so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm in a new school. And my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. doesn't feel real. But I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal. Just like I was talking to you.
Okay, let me just say that narration is awesome in headphones. Hold on just a second. Alright, so check the map again. Anyway, upstairs. Let me check over here. Another note. Johnny wants to come see the new house. Call me back. Mom, Daniel is a total weirdo. The only reason I have ever... what's that word? Ever hung out with him in the first place is he had a Nintendo when we were little. So that's kind of messed up. Only hang out with someone just because he has a Nintendo. And also, let me just say, they need to learn how to write in between the lines and not on them. Play messages.
Sam. Sam. Hello. Sam. Sam, where are you? Really? I need to talk to you. Please be there.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously.
Is this the
you
message
don't have to.
that was just the message they played at the beginning, wasn't it? Is there anything on the phone that's important? Sam, Katie, Mom, Jan. So Janice is the mom, and Dad's Terry. So that's the one that's missing, and that's who I am. Okay. I don't know if it really matters at this point, but okay, hold on. That's creepy. What's that light I keep seeing? I mean, here's a light switch. Okay, now, I just seen the movie Lights Out, like, yesterday. And that's got me pretty paranoid about dark stuff, I'm gonna be honest. So if I'm starting to hesitate going through, like, a long hallway or a dark room, bear with me. What's the postcard? Hi, Mom, Dad, and Sam. I'm in Paris. I have done many Parisian things, including eating Le Petit Déjeuner. How do you say that? Wearing a beret. Going to have lots of film to develop when I get back. Sam, I'm bringing you back something from the Shakespeare Book Company, since you are my favorite sister. Love you all, Katie. Mom, Dad, and Sam. Weird. Arbor Hill, Boone County, Oregon, 97141 USA. That's not important, I hope. Anything in here? There's an obituary. I was born on September 8, 1933, in the house that was at its. What am I saying? House that would be his. Hold on, here talking. So making sure I'm not alone. What do I hear? Is there something in here? Guess not. Oh. Just in case. Back to the obituary. I just really gotta read it. On for the rest of his life, he attained his degree in pharmacy at a young age and returned to Boone County to practice. He quickly became a well-loved figure at the center of the community. In decades preceding of his passing, he was seldom seen inside his home. I'm not a fast reader, so bear with me. A service will be held this Sunday at the First Methodist Church at 1 o'clock p.m. All are welcome. His supervisors included his nephew Terrence Greenbrier, as well as in spirit the people of Boone County, to whom he provided wellness and comfort. James Clark, 31. So that dude is the dad's uncle. That's in there. Just checking here. Any books I can mess with or something? He said a jack of all trades is a master of none. Disagree. You can do better. Whoa. Found a letter? I can't read that. Please be narrated. No. None. It's a regular notebook. Put that back. I'm glad I seen that question mark, otherwise I probably would have never found that. I feel like it has some important information, but I can't read it. It's nothing I can pick up and mess with. Okay, Loud Thunder. Can turn the fan on. Yay! Yeah, that's like really loud in my headphones. I'm gonna turn that down. Or off. Stranger under my roof. Number one best selling. I'm not reading all that. There's another file. Yeah, I'm not reading all this. I'm just gonna leave it on the screen for a second. If you want to read it, go ahead. Yeah, I'm lazy. I don't like to read. Alright, well, 0451. Is that the combination to the safe up here? Or the filing cabinet? Got it. Please find and enclose your original document and a typed copy of your records. The notarized copy has been filled at our offices. Thank you for entrusting our firm with these important matters. Sincerely, whatever that says. Jeffrey Wise. Other words I'm not gonna read in here. I gotta turn my headphones down. This stuff is loud. That's better. I don't know if it makes a difference to you guys, but Russell opened his eyes and saw them, the stars twinkling as they were lying in the grass in his family's yard in Massachusetts, even though that place was a million miles away. No, he blinked the sleep from his eyes, looking through the carbon-reinforced safety glass of the space station. Okay, I'm not the best reader in the world. I'm sorry. Yes, he was a very long way from home, but the future needed him. There's more. Read this to yourself. Let's continue. Let's go back to this room that the TV was in. It's like a storm warning on it. Family movie show. Is that real? Boy Meets World, I know that's real. The X-Files is apparently what they're focused on. I don't watch any of these. American Gothic, is that supposed to be American Horror Story? Mork and Mindy. Nice. RoboCop's coming on A&E. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, that's a real movie. That surprised me. Full House. I don't know how important that is, but basically what I'm getting is they like the X-Files. It's a coaster with a tree on it. Thunder. Can't pick up the mailbox. Can't pick up the newspaper. Where did I get a mailbox from? Coliseum, a showplace of Oregon. Oh, they went and seen Pulp Fiction, which is an awesome movie. They made a fort. Dr. Jitters. Pizza. Nope. I didn't see meaning to pizza. Bratmobile. Mobile. Who knows? I can't read. Fizz right. It's supposed to be Sprite, I guess. Yeah, is that like that's a good way to slip a logo into a game. Can't think of what the logo is because I'm stupid. Why is that so dark? That's better. Sam, I thought this might help that. Making friends. So,
you know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk, but sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform, and she's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
okay, so I don't know what I think of that. Anyway, back to this thing with the turtles on it. I already looked at that. Captain Allegra looked off in the ocean. It went on forever, or so it seemed. Someday she would find the edge to get to the paradise there. Then she heard a cannon fire. Boom. It was the black pirate ship. She yelled, "I thought we lost them at Horse Island." The first mates said, "Looked like you thought too soon." The black ship came up along the side. Captain Black himself came out on the deck of the black ship. He yelled to Captain Allegra, "You are never going to find the edge. There ain't no paradise, and your father were a liar." Captain Allegra yelled back, Then why do you keep following us, you imbecile?" First mate yelled out, We'll stop you, Captain Black. We'll find the edge of the world, and you'll see her father was no liar." The battle kept going on until Captain Allegra's ship got away. "Now west," she said, and the ship sailed toward the sunset. I'll be back in 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. So, basically... Did I hit that? Yeah. Basically, this story is something Sam wrote, I guess. I don't know. What was on the TV?
The Count.
Severe Weather 1 Western Region. Well, it's storming like really bad outside. I can't read that. Go back and pause the video if you want to try. U.S. National Forestry Manual. Okay, so someone's into like forestry. It's in here. YouTube hates the whole copyrighted stuff, and I don't know if any of this is. You know the drill, read this to yourself, because I'm not going to. Okay. Vodka. why I said it like that. Put it back where I got it. Whiskey. So they got a little bar in this little area. The Accidental Pro. Not reading that. What's this off-brand stuff? Just orange flavored soda. That's when you can't afford Orange Crush. Samantha, please give this to your mother. Okay, I really cannot read that. Well, I can, but if I tried, but I don't feel like trying. Read this to yourselves. Pause the video to do something. Anyway. Oh.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, like, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
So, this girl even wants to just hang out with Daniel for his Nintendo. So apparently she failed her paper, that's all I care about. History book. I don't see how you can't look under like carpets and stuff, or rugs, whatever they are. What's that? Coupons. Save 25%. Or 25 cents. Oh, please tell Mom and Dad sorry about the stuff that's missing. So Sam left. And we don't know where she is. She took a bunch of stuff with her. There's no... Who's Lonnie? So they're playing Street Fighter? Oh.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
Okay, so she's got a friend coming over tomorrow or something. Paper. Please, whatever you found, don't tell Mom and Dad. The attic. Something's in the attic. Of course, there's a door locked. Well, since I have nothing productive to do today, I'm gonna keep playing and I'm gonna go check out the upstairs. I think I've found everything there is to see down here. Hold on, one more thing. What's that? Killing Apparently the JFK theory. You've seen the movie, discover the truth. Is that a real movie? I don't know. Alright. Okay, the door to the basement is locked. So I'm Katie, and Sam is gone, and this is confusing me. Okay, yeah, I'm not reading that. Janice Greenbrier. Firefighter person involved. So the mom's a firefighter. I don't know. I probably should have read that. But guess what? I'm not going to. Shut the door. Nothing down there. Weekly planner. Can't read that. Bratmobile. Can't read that. For Sam. That was like a cassette tape box.
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know, I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
So, hold on. Who is narrating? Oh, I'm confused. My password. Alright, so I'm playing as Caitlin, but this is for Sam. So am I listening to Sam narrating? Stop leaving every light on in the house. You're as bad as your sister. Lost his Nintendo game back. This is the one me and Dad are building. I want to go for a ride when it's done. Of course, I gotta figure out a combination. Didn't they have that board game Dream Phone? Isn't that pretty much what that is? I never played it, but I've seen the Cinemasker video about it, and that's how I know what that is. That was a cat named Mitten. I don't know how important that is. Oh, document. Okay, so it's just chapter 2 of the whole Captain Allegra thing. Ignore. Chun-Li moves. They played a lot of Street Fighter, apparently. Adventure Cat 2. Didn't mean to turn the light off. Can't see. Summer Pre-College Program for Young Scholars, 1995 session. Creative writing. The Misfits. Is that how the Misfits spell their name? I don't think so. I mean, it might be, I don't know. Don't know what that is. Bathroom. Well, that's not normal. Oh, of course. It's hair dye. Oh.
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today. She said, I need to fix these roots. Think you could help? Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. That's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked in the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy, or good, or whatever. But that's when she said, "You're so beautiful." And she was looking at me. Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, but I waited. And the moment was gone.
Okay. I'm not reading this again. All I see is Pulp Fiction and Hey Sam. You know the drill, I'll go back and find it if you want. I don't care. Oh, wow. Really? Is that really the only thing I can interact with in these drawers? Family picture. Letter. Okay. Well. Someone's gonna be mad at me because I just lost her. Take your time. I'm glad to have it in good hands, Rick. Well, I just made someone lose their place. Leaves of grass by Walt Whitman. Nothing important about this, I'm just gonna spin it. Down on the floor. Mitten. Well, I found Mitten's collar. Is there anything in here? Money? Credit card? Anything? Another postcard? I don't know how that happened. Another phone book. Is there anything down here? Nothing in there. At least I don't think. Mom and Dad were going to make up the question for you to stay in over the summer. But you came home on such short notice that they weren't around to do it. You can use my room if you want. I won't be needing it anymore, Sam. A box with my name on it. Ghost Hunter Journal. It's all shadow in the hall. It's in around the corner. Outside without glasses. I was not wearing my glasses. September 3rd. A faint voice coming from the bottom of the stairs. If I said hello. Okay. Some more creepy stuff. So this is where all my stuff is. Sam just said I can use her room if I need to. That was a pentagram or something. What's in here? If this is music, I'm gonna turn it off. Yeah, I'm not listening to that. Halloween show, don't forget your costume. Misfits either. Narration.
Sometimes you just have to lie to Mom and Dad. Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to Mom and Dad's situation. But it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome. And everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Between two songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy. I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
This is confusing me. I'm gonna have to Google or Wikipedia the, don't look here. Well, I just looked there. There's something else there. Can't tell what it is. Heaven knows we belong where down go. That's gonna drive me crazy now that I know that's there. How am I gonna see it? That. Hey, another viewer. What? Screw it. Oh, that's pretty cool. Is there anything I can do with it? I'm not following the story at all, so if any of you has some help, comment it. Costumes for the Halloween party. Anything in the box? Or any boxes? I already read that. What's that? Well, let's see what this is all about. And never mind. Sam's dark room, do not enter if red lights are on. So is Sam hiding up there? I know you guys are probably gonna get really annoyed with me. I know I'm gonna miss something like really obvious. I didn't even go back here, did I? Sorry, my phone went off. Anyway, there's not. I don't like that there's no mirrors. I don't know why. Is there one in here? Nope. It's a book. After the honeymoon. Shaving cream. So I still gotta find the combination of that locker. Just gonna pick up random stuff and hope it tells me something. I have a feeling that on this tape, somehow the locker combination is going to be on it. Not about to try it yet, though. When I said I played that first little bit, I cut the game on, walked up here, and I put this tape in for a second, so I know it plays a really annoying song, but that's as far into the game as I did. There's a basketball goal. Nope. Honestly, I'm about to look up the combination of that locker just because I don't feel like trying to find it. Oh, this game's from over 3 years ago. I didn't know. PlayStation. There's Lonnie.
Lonnie came over today, but everything was different. She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... But I couldn't find the words. I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me.
Narration over. Alright, so yes, I had to go on GameFAQs and I looked up the locker combination. But oh well. Now it's over. But so there's a pack of cigarettes in here. So Sam's in a relationship with her from what I'm getting out of that. They've been stealing stuff, and there's that. Let's not focus on that. And I just found the key to the basement, so let's go down there. I don't want to go down there, but you know, I got to. Can't see my feet when I look down. They need something where you can sprint. Like, even though there's nothing to run from, still, I'd like to get places quicker. Hold on. That movie's messing with my head again. It's just a game. That has nothing to do with that. Let's do it. I don't like this. I really don't like this at all. Floor's creaking. Okay, all the lights are on. What's this? Old bag of potato chips. Notebook. I'm not reading any of that, but I like how they drew the Monopoly man. His name's Rich Uncle Pennybags, if you didn't know that. You know I don't read. I don't know why I'm so paranoid. So Sam's in love with Lonnie. Oh, narration.
It's different now. I mean, we still hang out all the time like before. But now when no one else is around... Well, you know. So you could say we're dating. But it's secret. Secret dating? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the real difference. Now when we get off the phone, or go home for the night, or it's just quiet and we're alone, we say I love you.
Well, that's really sweet, but let's keep this up. I'm not reading this, but this is an old assignment. Oh, there's one for me. There was one of, I can't remember if it was Sam or Lonnie. There was one of them. It was like a boiler room or something. Did it just get darker in here? I don't like it being dark. Not reading that. But it's important.
I'm so stupid sometimes. I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing, and I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like, ship out? To where? She said, to basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for? I guess she's been planning to join the army right after high school since she was like 12. And I guess she's really going to do it. So I was like, after graduation, I'm just never going to see you again? She said, let's just have fun while we can.
that got me right in the feels. Whatever Dad's old book was, something stuck to it. I'm not gonna read that, but I'm gonna hold it right here so you guys can. Pause it right here. I'm putting it down. Binder. Don't need that. Scrapbook. Don't need that. Files. Birth certificate. I guess not a birth certificate. What am I thinking of? It's a certificate that looks like $1. I'm not done exploring yet. Do I want to go through here? Yes, I do. There's a map of the house. Of course, there's a safe. Okay, so Terry grew up in this house. There's tape. Girl Scout. Side A. Self. Side B. For those wondering, yes, I do know what cassette tapes are. Just listen to them. Read this yourself. Set list.
Todd's band lost their singer. Todd said he sucked. Lonnie said he got sick of Todd's shit, and he was complaining about needing a new singer. So Lonnie was like, I can sing. And they were all kind of like, you can? And she was like, probably. But she's been rehearsing with them for like a week now. And I finally got to see them play in Todd's basement today. And she's actually really amazing. I feel so proud when she's on stage. It's incredible being in awe of someone you love. So everybody knows it's like... They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost.
I messed that up,
Okay,
sorry.
a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, you didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl. But I don't think they know about us. The kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group.
Light doesn't work. Not going back there. So I accidentally cut off that thing. So there's a newspaper clipping. Yeah, because I'm a horrible person. I don't like how dark it is. Letter.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
feel like Lonnie's dead. Or if she didn't even exist. Guardian angels above us. Ah. So that's where that leads to. Let's go back. What did I say? Another postcard.
I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something. But they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, because they're in for one very long phase.
Well, the stories are starting to get pretty real now. So basically what I'm assuming is that she left home to go find Lonnie. But all the information I need is in the attic. Oh, I don't like the music. I also don't like how I can't find a light switch. There it is. Yeah, this house is a lot bigger than it looked. Like I said. Well, my internet's messing up, so I'm just gonna pause it here, and I'll be back some other time with part 2. So I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching.